You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Welcome to Living Podcariously. I am Adam. I'm one of your hosts. Sitting across from me is my boy Tach.
What's up?
And as always is the lovely Andrea.
Joy. Hi, guys. How are you?
How are you?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Tach, would you mind telling me who you brought into my house today? Something's going on in here.
Well,
Is this your new date?
This is my new date. I have with me, me and this
Date?
we co-host another podcast called Taint Funny, which we've mentioned a billion times on here. So I have with us in the studio the one, the only, Eric Snyder.
Eric, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
It's good to have you. Now, we did have Eric before. I was kind of joking, but we did have Eric before in studio for a episode of Living Podcariously, but you know, drama happens, and we kind of rebooted the show and lost that episode. By the way, that was one of our best downloaded episodes of Living Podcariously. So, you don't have, you gotta set that bar again. You gotta make this the best episode. You made some fuck jokes and some fart jokes, and just redo those again. Just
You can remember.
I haven't heard him yet, so.
But yeah, so I mean, Tach gently introduced you. I'm going to introduce you as the star, the premier comedy bringer to Taint Funny. There's no question about that.
That's true.
What about John? John's pretty funny.
Yeah, John's okay. I mean, let's face it. It's John. John is like the absentee ballot. That's what John is. He makes a lot of promises and never actually delivers on them. Just kidding, John. Don't shoot
Challenge
me with
accepted.
Don't shoot me with your Republican conservative guns or anything. So.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start off the show, Tach. I want to give a quick shout out because you just did your stand up. We talked about that in the last show.
Yes.
You just did your stand up, your debut stand up comedy last week ago. I'll
be doing it again. Let me shoot some dates out there.
Do it.
I'm this pro comic now.
We've had a couple shots,
dates.
by the way. For the first time in a while, we did shots on the show or just before the show. So.
Yeah, Tach's being wild over there with that strawberry beer.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's red strawberry ale. Not affiliated with Living Podcariously.
Eric and I are drinking man's beer. So,
Well, that's what earlier I thought Adam called him strawberry, but it was actually the beer he was drinking.
What's up, strawberry?
No, what did he say? He said something like,
He was like, here's strawberry or something like that. And he was like, here's strawberry, not here's strawberry.
Oh, man.
But I will performing again on July 9th out at the Old School Pizza in Melbourne next to FIT.
Sweet. I think that Andrea and I will be coming to watch because I think that
really?
There's going to be a few people going up. I think Johnny even mentioned something about him going up on stage.
Of course, we don't know, but he does claim that he will go up there, and I hope he follows through.
Knowing Johnny, July 9th is the date. He'll show up at Old School Pizza.
Wow, you have
August 15th or something. I mean, with his ability to keep dates, just saying.
So it's okay for us to leave the kids in the car while we go in?
Sure.
I mean, they'll have their iPads and phones and stuff.
Yeah, actually, there was when I went there last time, there was actually a whole table full of kids.
Really?
So we'll
put them at the kids' table.
Yeah, it is a pizza place, so I mean, there's no age limit or anything,
Well, the kids' table is usually where you find Tach anyway.
And I remember one comic, he looked over at the kids' table and was like, I'm a little awkward because there's kids here, so I'll try not to say fuck.
Nice. But yeah, Trey did his. He put Trey Easterling he lives up in Atlanta, or not Atlanta. He lives outside of Atlanta in Georgia somewhere. He did his debut stand-up, and Trey has a different presence. Like, Tach has a presence of being, a redhead, male, homosexual is fine, but a redheaded male, I'm kidding. Trey is 6'5" or 6'6", big old huge lanky dude. So he's got that other, stereotypes that come along with that. So he angled that a little bit towards some of his stereotypes in his jokes because I listened to his Facebook feed. So
yeah.
Trey,
Nice.
good job, man. I'm impressed. You did a really good job. You had the crowd giggling, so that's a good thing for a first timer. Not a bomb as you think it was, but it was good job.
Cool.
So it's the 4th of July coming up. We're recording on the 3rd of July. This will be released after the 4th weekend,
Right.
but it is the 4th of July. So I have a question to throw out there. Eric, I'll start with you and see if you can get this. This will tell me a little bit about your education.
He grew up in West Virginia.
Yeah, can we
so-
skip this?
Oh, my family is from West Virginia.
West Virginia is known
Are
to
you
be.
guys related?
We might be.
Oh, take it easy, Eric. Whoa.
There's tension in here. No, I'm just kidding.
No, damn it. You just fucked up the joke.
No, I think he played into it
Oh,
perfectly.
my dog
Well,
loves
earlier
them.
you made a joke about sexual tension with
yeah.
family members.
Well, that was
how
for
much
you.
all
I
of
said
it
you could use that.
I know. He gave you that joke to me. It was pretty good.
The Living Podcariously mascot Oliver is kind of all over you.
What can I say?
He loves you.
Aww.
I don't see the lipstick coming out of the bottle yet, but
Give it time, buddy.
All right, so here's the question. What is the actual meaning of the 4th of July? Because multiple people around the U.S. on this poll got this wrong. So let's see. Eric, we'll start with you, then we'll go to Tach, see if he gets it, then Andrea, see if she gets it.
Isn't it celebrating our independence? That's
Sort of. I mean, our independence happened over a larger scale of
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
but the date, the specific date, why is the 4th of July the important day? Oliver, down.
He was going on my arm for that. I don't know what to...
It reminds me of a musical. That's how I would know
Well,
the
Tach
answer.
does that sometimes. I don't know what he's doing.
Oliver, no, come on, down.
I don't know. That's my guess.
You don't know?
No.
So it celebrates our independence. Okay, partially right. We'll give you partial credit. Tach?
That's the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
There we go.
1776?
Yes, both of you are right on that.
That was a musical. 1776. I
Oh,
know
yeah?
everything through musicals.
You talk about Hamilton?
1776 is
Hamilton?
the name of the show.
Oh, not Hamilton?
Nope.
No. Hamilton's huge right now.
Eric, I don't know what they're doing over there. I'm kind of... They're in their whole little, dystopian theater realm.
We like singing.
Well, I like singing, but Jimmy Klein.
You
is
like singing
huge.
butt?
Yeah, I like singing, but Jimmy Klein, everybody, he loves the show Hamilton. He's always posting about Hamilton. I don't know a whole lot about the show. I just know a little bit, and I thought maybe that's what her reference was.
Got it. All right, so what this says is the federal holiday commemorating the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776, by the Continental Congress declaring that the 13 American colonies regarded themselves as a new nation and no longer part of the British Empire.
That's actually wrong, though. It actually happened on July 2nd.
The signing did, but the date of execution
They did it
was
wrong.
July 4th.
At 3:42 p.m. I don't know.
That's right.
Sounds about right, though.
They have a relationship on this show, Tach, or Eric, that's really weird. I don't understand it yet.
Well, I have a joke about the 4th of July.
Shoot, do it.
Let's hear it.
How do you start the 4th of July parade in the ghetto?
Oh, boy.
Roll a 40 down the street.
Racism!
Racism is fun, Andrea.
What do you call a duck on the 4th of July? A firecracker. Did you hear the one about the Liberty Bell? Yeah, it cracked me up. Where was the other one?
Tach, don't laugh too hard. Your jokes at your stand-up weren't any funnier than this.
Oh,
What do you eat on
wow.
July 5th?
Just
What?
kidding, bro.
What do you eat on July 5th? Independence Day old pizza.
Eric laughed at that one.
Yeah, I'm a moron.
Where was the one? Oh, I had one more. And what do you call a redneck on the 4th of July?
What?
A firecracker.
All right, so did you guys do anything fun for the 4th, or are you going to be going out to watch any fireworks or anything?
Well, I got some plans with Jimmy Klein and family. So I'm going to be hanging out with him and the kids.
Andrea, that's why he stood us up.
Oh.
No.
We gave you an invite this time.
Oh, and I appreciate
Hey,
it.
There's
guess
not going to
Really
be
do.
my invite.
Guess who's going to be there? Her sister.
Shut up.
Yep.
Just saying,
No.
you had your chance.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
I know you got your thing working on the side. I know, it's all right.
We'll talk about that later. No, nothing. We'll talk about that later.
Uh-oh. Did I just relinquish some details I wasn't supposed to?
No.
You never gave me the code word like the fucking crow flies at midnight or anything.
No. But
you hear me? Sounds like the crow. No.
No. Is that Vulture?
Yeah.
But no, I do appreciate your invite. But I did have prior plans with Jimmy Klein and family. So,
cool.
Well, my parents are going to get to meet Adam's parents.
Ooh, this never happened before.
Shit's getting real.
It's never happened
Wow.
ever, actually, in my entire life.
That's cool.
Not even when I was married.
Well, of course not. You just knew him like a few months ago.
But my parents never even met my ex-husband's parents.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Wow.
It's going down for real.
This must be serious.
Going down for real. That's right. All right.
Is there anything you can say to the parents that make things awkward? I just think it'd be funny, like
To make the two of them awkward together?
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
sets of
yeah.
parents? I'm sure.
something about sex, and I don't know, just some.
I don't think with my family and his family that would be awkward at all.
You could probably make
If your
my...
mother's anyway like you, then
She's
yeah, it's not
just like
happening.
me.
Oh yeah, it's not happening then.
I don't think you can... I mean, you can make my dad uncomfortable, and
Really?
I mean, maybe, but my dad's very formal on a lot of things.
Is he?
So, yes.
He's a joker. He's always cracking me up.
Is he a smoker? Is he a
Me and his dad
Cocktail.
get along very well.
toker?
That's cool.
Eric, what about you? You doing anything for the 4th?
No.
You have your kids this year?
Just my oldest son.
Yeah?
Yeah, my daughter's working, and my younger two are with their mother this year.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's that pretty much wraps up the week. So we did go out last night to try to see the 4th of July fireworks for the port. They had them on the 2nd of July.
Yeah.
So I'm driving over. It's about 8:00, I guess, and I'm driving us over. And driving to the port, you drive over a big causeway to get there. Then you turn in, and there's supposed to be like 10,000 people there. So there's going to be a lot of people. So Andrea and my son are in the car, and they say, "Why don't you just pull off to the side of the road here? We're going to be able to see them. They're shooting them off right here in the bay." So I'm like, "Well, all right." So I pull off on the side of the road, and we start to, we wait for the fireworks on the side of the road, and lo and behold, we're there for about 45 minutes in the fucking bug-covered grass.
But the ice cream truck came by.
That did make it better, I guess. Yeah. And let's just say we were so far away from the fireworks stack, you could barely see them. It was, it was not impressive.
And we had some rap music in the car beside us.
Yeah, that's some good old-fashioned Brevard County thugs playing their rap. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like rap music, but there's a time and a place. So Andrea started singing the Star Spangled Banner and all the different songs down beside the water, so it would at least make it somewhat patriotic for Josh, for my son. But,
What is that time and place? I'm just curious.
Well, a time and place for rap music?
Yeah.
Any time but the 4th of July fireworks.
Okay, I was just wondering. Like romantic dinner type?
Yes,
All right.
I'm down for
Always.
that.
We do that all the
Just
time. When you want to set the mood right in the bedroom with the candles and the low lights and rap music.
When you're cleaning your AK, or checking your bag for the planted money with the pop things that go.
What about when you're
shooting,
rolling down the street smoking endo?
sipping on my gin and juice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're very specific. That was your gin and juice. Wow.
Yes.
I think it's just gin and juice in general.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Yeah.
Well, but Tach, are you laid back though?
Yeah, always got mind on my money and money on my mind. I mean, it's just
All right. On that, let's take a break. Our pizza just got delivered.
Pizza break.
And we'll come back and bring you some more interesting facts. I got a cool story about Indonesia. No, Sri Lanka. No, where's here?
I don't know, but you won't believe what number 2 is.
You motherfucker. All right, we'll be back.
You with a flash, too fly to be a stab. Front of me, I'm like bad. Boyfriend riding in the whip 'cause I drive stick. Stunting is a
On behalf of Tach, Adam, and myself, the cast here at Living Podcariously is proud to announce we are partnering with Smoke Rings out of Merritt Square Mall in sunny Merritt Island, Florida.
That's right, Andrea. If you're looking for one of Central Florida's largest selection of oil, cigars, pipes, tobacco, and accessories for smoking and vaping, then Smoke Rings is the place to go.
Smoke Rings offers the latest products from oils to rigs. I bought my Kinger Subox from them, and it rocks.
By mentioning this ad, Smoke Rings is giving Living Podcariously listeners 10% off anything you purchase.
Also, check out smokeringsonline.com and click the e-cig link to learn some great facts about vaping.
At facebook.com/Smoke Rings Merritt Square, or give them a call at 321-453-1422.
Took a pill and he beat to show Avicii I was cool. And when I finally got sober, felt 10 years older, but it was something to do. I'm living out in LA. I drive a
And welcome back to Living Vicariously. Hope we enjoyed our break. Eric, did you enjoy that break?
Yeah.
Pizza. Pizza. Vape. Pizza.
Vodka.
Vape. Wow, we should have done another shot in that break.
No.
Oh, come on, Tach.
It's okay. I've moved him from strawberry to blueberry.
Now I'm drinking blueberry beer.
So Eric and I both did shots of Gentleman Jack. Andrea did vodka. And Tach did, what did you do, Kahlua?
Kool-Aid or something?
I'm just curious, do they sell your pants in men's sizes?
He's just a little boy.
He had a fuzzy navel.
So anyway,
Onto
now
something
that
more
we're
real?
yeah, now that we're going to talk about man stuff.
Actually, that would be a good time for me to give him the quiz I have.
Think so?
I think so. This makes perfect sense
boy.
right now.
Okay, let's do a quiz.
All right, this is Tach. This is
Should have
just
found
for
it in the
you.
break.
Okay.
Where is it?
I'm
Okay, I'm not even
scared.
going to tell you what the quiz is. I'm just going to start with the questions, then I'll tell you what the quiz is.
Oh,
All right.
Is it multiple choice?
Yes.
Okay.
okay, good.
Okay, first question. Do you watch soap operas often? Like, never? What's a soap opera? Ever so often with my girlfriend, wife, mom, grandmother. Yes, all the time. Every day, but I don't feel too involved in them.
I don't know where my answer applies, but I grew up watching soap opera.
Okay, ever so often then.
No, but I haven't seen one in years.
That's
but-
okay. That's what I'm
all
thinking.
right.
All right.
Okay.
How do you react to spiders? People say I act kind of hysterically. I take a shoe and I kill it. I love spiders. I try to train them. I try to get away from it as far as I can. Ah, spider, get that thing away from me. Kill it.
You scared me. It depends on the size.
That's not the question. You
That's
gotta
what she
pick
said.
one. You gotta pick one.
Well, what's the one that's like kind of scared but not really?
I try to get as far away from it as I can.
No, you gave me like the pussiest answer.
I take a shoe and I kill it.
All right, we'll just do that one.
Okay. I made Adam pick spider, get that thing away from me. Okay. Do people say you are feminine? Yes, it's so annoying. People say I'm kind of soft. Not really. I heard it once as a joke. What's feminine?
Yes, we say you're feminine, Tach.
I'm not feminine, but I've heard it once as a joke, maybe?
So people say
No one
you're
could have
kind
seen
of soft.
his wrist just then, and he was like, "I am not feminine."
Stop it. I am not feminine.
Okay, I heard it
Stop
once
it,
as a
guys.
joke.
What? I'm sorry.
I picked I heard it once as a joke.
Yeah.
Is that your choice? All right. Did you grow up with mostly males or females? My
Females.
grandparents, mostly all males. 50-50, mostly all females. My parents.
All females.
All females. Okay. Number 5. How do you respond to romantic love stories? Never seen one. Vomiting. I am deeply moved. I'm okay with them, but not overexcited. Crying.
Be honest.
Wait. Okay, romantic movies?
Yes.
Like rom-coms, or are you talking like Titanic? Or no, like The Notebook?
I don't
The
know.
fact that you know that many should answer this question
Are you
for
deeply
you.
moved?
No. Well, okay, go through them again.
Never seen one. Vomiting. I am deeply moved. I'm okay with them, but not overexcited. Crying.
I'm okay with them, I guess. I'm not overly excited.
Okay. Do you like doing the washing up? I do it every day. It's so fun. I've done it before. I'll do it again. How do you do it? I don't mind. Me plus housework equal natural disaster.
That means housework, Tach, not your body.
Like, I didn't know what she was talking about.
Washing up.
Washing up. I was like,
Washing up.
okay, so now that I know what it means, can you go through the answers
I
one
do
more
it
time?
every day. It's so fun. I've done it before. I'll do it again. How do you do it? I don't mind. Me plus housework equal natural disaster.
I've done it before, I'll do it again.
Okay. Number 7. How often do you do your hair? Do my what? I do my hair every morning.
Do my what? That's going to be the answer right there.
Every now and then, but not too often. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, like once a week. Do
I
my
have a
what?
shaved head, so There's nothing to do.
Number 8.
We're talking about the hair on top of your head. Not-
It didn't specify.
I guess that's a good point.
Do you like shopping? I'm absolutely fine with it. I love it. I absolutely hate it. I kind of like it. I'm not too excited about it.
Be honest.
It depends on what we're shopping for.
Any kind of shopping.
Groceries or clothing or furniture.
Groceries and clothing? No, I don't want to
Wait
do
a
it.
second. You
ever.
tricked me into shopping today.
Oh.
Grocery shopping. We totally looked like a couple in there. I wanted to leave.
So you kind of like
Grab a
it.
couple things, and he grabbed a cart, and I was like, "Why didn't need that for a couple things?"
So you kind of like it.
No, like
think-
grocery shopping, clothes shopping? Hell no. No.
So
no,
you're
no.
absolutely fine with it. You love it. You absolutely hate it. You kind of like it, or you're not too excited about
Absolutely fine with it. I think would probably be better.
Oh, no. Kind of, but it,
it. Okay,
I don't
I'm
want
going to pick I kind of like it. All right, number 9.
You guys are dicks.
What gender are most of your friends? I have no friends.
Male.
You don't have any girlfriends? Pretty much all girls, pretty much all boys, 50-50. Friend is a term unknown to me.
Mostly men, guys.
Mostly
yeah.
men.
Men's
You're about to lose a piece of paper over there.
your notes.
Last one, I think. Do you care about fashion? What is it? My friends once told me I have no sense of fashion whatsoever. I like wearing nice looking clothes. I literally get past my house door without wearing the latest clothes. I don't care that much.
I don't care that much.
All right, test results.
God.
The quiz was, am I gay?
Gotcha.
Test results.
Yes.
You are kind of feminine, but not gay. You should, if haven't already, find a partner.
Oh.
That's exactly what Adam got. He's kind of feminine
Right
too,
here,
but not gay.
Right here, buddy.
It's so funny. I actually had a listener say to me or ask me, you guys, meaning me and you, Adam, should take a quiz to see who's more of the what's it
Metrosexual.
called? Metrosexual.
We tried to do that too, and
and then I was like,
dating
that's
site.
Adam all day. Like that is not me.
I took a metrosexual.
I think Adam's metrosexual too.
I took the
Yeah.
test earlier from one of these dating websites. It was a free metrosexuality test. So I got all the way through 25 questions, got it done. I'm like, all right, tally my results. And it immediately takes you to the sign up for a free account to see your answers. Like, you
For
motherfucker.
Cupid.com.
Dickheads.
And he was
Yeah.
trying to like make it, since he knew what the quiz was, he was trying to make it so
No,
he would
I was
sound
answering
more
honestly.
masculine.
That's not true.
I had to change his answers. I'm
Wait.
like, that is not you.
Hold up. This is about Tach being gay, not about Adam being metro, all right?
Why does anybody have to be gay?
It's not wrong to be metrosexual.
No, hey, I'm okay with
You
that.
can care about the way you look and the way you act, and it's respectful, and I admire it.
Whatever. Fine. I'm metro. I don't. That's okay with me.
You got me, didn't you?
That's right. And I can name the best wines to drink in the world. So
See?
I guess that makes me metro.
Gay? No, I'm just kidding. Totally joking. Totally kidding.
Nice.
So you guys want an update on my?
Yes, now that we know that you're not gay because we took the quiz.
Yeah. So I mean, that's it. I mean, I told you guys.
Give us the Tach dating update. We do have listeners that want to know.
Yeah.
Legit listeners, actually some that are clients of Andrea's that want to know how your dating life is going. They find it funny to listen to the stories, by the way, of what you sometimes tell.
Well, okay. Where am I? All right. So when we last talked, I mentioned something about a girl I was going to go on a date with. Remember all that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
And a while back, you had said, I think it was on the show, where you talked about you should just send her, say, look, my time is, all that stuff, that conversation.
Absolutely.
Well, it was definitely a time to do that, but now it's like way too. I haven't even talked to her, and I don't even know how long, so I don't even care anymore. Like
Oh,
she's gone. I haven't talked. It's probably been over a month since I even talked to her.
That's definitely done.
Yeah, I have zero interest.
You should still do it. Even though you have zero interest in her, you should still send that text to re-engage the conversation, and then just to see what happens as a social experiment. Send her the text that says, look, I'm really interested, but I respect my time. If you were interested in, making more of a commitment to talking and engaging in some kind of relationship with me, great. If not, then you should do it just to see what happens.
No.
No.
I've been shaking my head the whole time. Don't do it.
Right.
No, now that it's been that long,
Yeah, no.
you'll just seem desperate just by texting back.
Actually, what the code says is that at this
The
point,
code? I'm a girl.
With a month out of no conversation, this is the time you send a dick pic. This is when you just immediately unsolicited dick pic, just send it. And
That's your go or no.
Does it have
go
to be
right there.
his? Can it be somebody else?
no, usually Tach wants it to
Your
be
best
somebody
bet
else's.
is mysterious. If she had any interest whatsoever, she's like, why isn't he texting me back? Why didn't he say anything? And one day she's going to think that, and, too late.
Too little, too late.
Oh,
No.
so is that the end of your dating stories?
No, actually. So there is someone else that I've been starting to date, or not date. Oh, sorry, starting to, I guess, talk to.
Conversate.
Yeah.
That's how it all starts.
Yeah. So, and it's been going very well.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet her. I hope I get to someday.
Hopefully.
It is a
Wait,
girl.
can you clarify
right?
that? Is
It's
it
a girl.
her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric did want that clarification. It is female.
Thank you for that. Let me know.
Not that there's anything wrong. If it was a male, we would support you.
Yeah,
in anything.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate that,
But
guys.
it would be jokes for days. Just saying.
Jokes for days.
Is she a redhead too?
No.
No?
No. Not naturally, no.
You don't like redheads?
Especially the one in the mirror.
I would never date another redhead, Andrea. But I would.
That's because I'm your favorite redhead.
That's because when you
Right.
guys fuck, there's sparks.
That's because we are magic firecrackers.
But that doesn't mean other stuff. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
I just
no
wouldn't
problem.
date one.
Of
It's too.
course.
It's too quote
Hey,
cutesy.
hey, Eric.
Yeah.
When redheads bump uglies, they're really uglies.
What?
But anyway, so I started dating this girl, or not? I keep saying dating. Damn it! I'm all tongue.
You're so excited. Look at you blushing.
Hey,
Your
Tach.
face is redder than your hair.
Does she listen
That
to the
is
show?
adorable.
She may be a listener.
Oh, yeah.
When I started talking to Adam, I was definitely a listener. You get
Yeah.
all the insight on the show.
It's like taking TAC 101
Yes.
or Adam 101. You went through the course, an online
I
course.
went-
Worst
the
community
course.
college class ever. Tach 101.
Found out some stuff I didn't need to know. But that's okay.
But yeah, I am excited though. I'm very curious.
Oh, good.
Excited to see where it goes.
We, if you decide to take her out on a date anytime soon, let us know. We'll double date and,
Okay.
give
I
you
gotcha.
our insight.
All right. Well, I will definitely talk to her and see what we can do.
All right. I want the stories too. I want the first kiss story. I want the first little,
Tack
the
on
first
a
little,
date. So cute.
I want those stories. I want it all. I want all
I'm
of it.
saying all cutesy stuff, and you're getting all the dirty stuff.
I want the first warm washcloth story. All right.
Oh my god!
Lucky girl, lucky girl.
Did you hear this, Eric, on one of our last episodes? Tach says what he does to the girl and the
I don't
relationship
think
these days
Eric's a listener.
Wait, what?
of living vicariously. What
Wait, what were you about
what
to
Tach
say with
does?
Warm.
What Tach does for his girls after post coitus, he will go to the restroom, get himself a warm washcloth and clean up. Then he'll bring a warm, fresh washcloth to the girl in bed so she can clean up and take care of everything.
Adam told me to go jump in the shower.
I'm a motherfucking gentleman.
When I was done today, I said, "Why don't you go drop that off in the toilet for me?"
No, he said shower. It's
Yeah.
a little better than that. Well, I just want this girl to know that she is getting a prince.
Eric, you and the guys from Taint Funny.
Oh, that's nice.
You and the guys
just
from-
ruined that moment.
No, I didn't. you ruined the moment by existing.
But thank you.
Oh.
Appreciate
I
that.
have my prince in the room. He's right up there.
I saw him already. What's his name again?
Eric.
Eric. That's right. I almost said
Oh.
Adam. It's Adam.
That's Prince Eric.
He looks just like me.
I was say Prince Adam. Who's Prince Adam?
I see the resemblance in the cod piece, Eric. All right, so
What?
you and the boys from Taint Funny have enough material for comedy out of Tach's Facebook Minute and Tach's dating life on this show to fill your show. I'm just saying, there's plenty of material there.
If y'all ever need a girl on your show,
Oh, yeah, definitely. What was that?
I'm all woman.
I don't
Why'd
think
you laugh
we've
at
never
that?
had a girl on our show.
Sure, you have one every week. It's Tach.
Oh, jeez. We've had guests.
kidding.
That's right. That's right. Ashley Blodgett.
Yeah, we had Ash
Yeah.
Blodgett on the show.
Yeah, that was a good show. I listened to that.
Is
You
she
could
the
not-
only one?
Does Richard Cox count?
Oh.
You guys did a good job editing that show, by the way. I know she was disconnected
thanks.
in a distance,
Yeah.
so she was doing double end or whatever, but that sounded good.
She was doing
good job
double
editing.
what?
Double-ended. Finger cuffs.
Crazy girl.
So let's talk about Eric Snyder.
Divert from Tach attention.
Prince Eric Snyder.
Eric Snyder. Eric is the creator and writer and director of a YouTube channel with some video content on it as well. Eric, would you like to talk about The Compound for a little bit? Explain what it is.
Homeless pornography that we started filming.
Did you say homo?
No, homeless.
Oh, homeless pornography.
I heard homo.
I like homeless pretty good, but pornography is pretty funny too.
What if they were homeless homosexuals?
Homeless homo pornography. Let's
Should
hear
be
it.
allowed.
They would have the nicest cardboard boxes in the street.
It's true.
Who's going to fluff them, though?
That's a good point.
Tach?
No, but Eric, talk about The Compound. I mean, what is this thing that you do?
A story that you and I are working on?
Way to go, smoke and mirrors. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say too much about the story at all because...
No. Just explain what it is. Like, it's a horror. It's a genre of
Right.
horror.
And we're doing many episodes. We're putting it slowly together. And then at the end, we'll connect everything into kind of like a feature type. But we're treating it kind of also like a series, so it's hard to find people that can commit to a series.
Yeah.
So,
So a lot of it is, well, what it is, Adam, well, it is like, he came up with the idea, like, hey, I want to shoot like a horror, some short videos. Like, by the way, each episode, they range anywhere from 30 seconds to up to like 6 minutes, I think is like our longest one.
Have we watched them actually on the show? Because I know we've talked about them in studio in here, but I don't know if we actually watched them on the
I don't think
show.
we watched them on the show.
Just during
no.
breaks.
Yeah, just
All right.
breaks. So he came to me and was like, hey, I want to shoot these videos. I was like, oh, cool, definitely. Yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm down, you know. But what I didn't know is that I was going to be in them and like the star of it. You know? So what's actually really great about that is because I'm in front of the camera, therefore I can't be behind the camera. I'm having to teach Eric how to do all this stuff. And he's picking up very fast. Like,
That's cool.
He's doing really well.
One of the things, so we have already, Andrea and I both have already watched all of them that have, I think, released up until last weekend. If there's a new one, we haven't seen that. But, so it's very captivating. One of the biggest things that are difficult for audiences to watch are videos to hold the attention. Cause YouTube, I mean, you've got such a low span of attention. About 15 seconds in, if it doesn't keep the attention of the audience, they're clicking to the next video. That's just how YouTube works and how any internet social media works. And those videos all keep your attention. The 30-second ones for sure, even the 6-minute ones, you want to see what's going to happen next. The thought of that, you know, what's the shock scare factor value, the jump scares, those things are always there and it's always present and you're always like, oh shit, is something going to jump out and scare me? Or is it going to fuck with me mentally? Like, you know, make me think and scare me that way. And those videos certainly hold that attention for sure. So,
what do you honestly think? I mean, do you enjoy them?
Yeah, absolutely. They hold my attention and it's very entertaining. I want to be honest, I would like it to be longer and there to be more, so from just what we've seen so far, I would like to see the backstory. What happened before that led up to those things?
It's kind of funny you say that. Yeah, it's almost like we prompted that. We just shot an episode that
we didn't really, honestly.
I know.
Audience, we didn't.
We just shot a like a flashback episode.
Nice.
So it's going to explain a little bit about what happened before episode 1.
Oh, very
So,
cool.
Yeah.
You see, perfect. That's exactly. So
Yeah.
you know what your audience wants to watch before they start watching it.
Yeah, Eric he always has the story in his mind. I don't even know the story. Like he won't tell me. It's like under wraps. So he'll just give me like, okay, so for the next episode, we're going to have you in the car. And we're going to have you doing this. And and I don't know how it connects because he won't really explain to me, you know. But
The
it's
next
just
episode,
cool.
there'll be a midget or a little person. You just have to tolerate it.
So you have all these crazy thoughts just running through your head all the time.
No.
That's normal life for Eric, though.
That is Eric's.
That's okay. I'm right with you.
Okay.
I mean, the voices talk to me too.
That is Eric Snyder.
But it's called the Compound, and that's also the name of the channel as well. So everybody go out there and subscribe and like it and follow. And new episodes are. I'm a little behind. I've been following he's getting frustrated with me because I keep falling behind.
We have 3 filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, that aren't edited yet?
Yeah. And
Well, I've held on to one for over a week now. I've been
Well, Tach's
Keep us
busy.
in suspense.
Tach is busy doing all the editing here for Living Oh, no, I do all that. That's right.
He's busy with his new love life.
And that's what I was
He's busy being a prince.
talking about earlier.
And you
No,
guys
just
were so
kidding.
busy with all the editing you had to do for Taint Funny. Oh, wait, you hadn't recorded in 2 months, so
No, we just recorded episodes.
I know,
We
I
just
know.
dropped an episode
I
last
know.
week. I know you know, but
I already listened to it.
I know, I know.
already listened to it.
which reminds me, I got to edit another episode and get it out there as soon as possible. I'm falling behind again.
So we have
Girls.
episode 8 is filmed.
Yeah.
9 we need to film. We're going to film Tuesday or Monday.
And today we just shot another episode or
we
two
filmed
episodes.
10 and 11 today.
Yeah,
we
2
filmed 10 and
episodes
11 today.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot. I can't wait. I'm your number one fan.
I know you are, Andrea, and we appreciate that.
Very
You
much.
should see her watching them. It's hilarious. It's
Why?
awesome. She's like, "Oh, look at that! What's going to happen? Oh, don't tell. Oh no, but tell me what's happening."
You think that she's mocking because that's what she's doing when you're watching it, but that's really how she watches all scary, suspenseful movies. We're watching, shows in here, and she's like, "Why would you open that door? Don't ever go through a door that has that kind of sign on." She'll talk to the TV. I'll be in here editing or something, and I think she's talking to me, so I press pause, take off my headphones. What, sweetheart? I was talking to the TV. Oh, okay, all right. Sorry.
I've got the covers over my eyes because I don't look at the scary stuff. I'm just like, no, don't do it.
That's funny.
I wanted to watch that Shark Attack movie, the newest Shark Attack. You know which one I'm talking about?
Sharknado?
No. The one where it's the girl in the bikini the entire show.
Sharknado. No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You just want to watch the girl in the
Shallows?
bikini doll
Ah,
show.
The Shallows, yes. I want to watch that, and she doesn't want to watch it. I don't know why. All right. Shall we take another break?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. When we come back, oh, by the way, in our show notes, we're going to link all the compound links for YouTube and stuff like that. They're all out there now, right? All the current releases?
Yeah.
Oh, up to first 7 episodes.
Yep, up through 7.
All right, cool.
Maybe you guys should have a girl in a bikini with a shark in it.
Do you volunteer?
No.
That'll change Eric's entire design for what he wants to shoot if you're there in a bikini.
That'll be the compound part 2.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, you're going to hear a little bit about a beauty contest and some Olympic talk. All right, we'll be ready.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside.
All right, welcome back to Living Podcariously. All right, Tach, so the Olympics are starting soon.
That's cool. I didn't even know that. Just snuck out of nowhere.
Yep, it is that year. Think of pretty much every election year is the Summer Olympics for the U.S.
Gotcha.
That's an easy way to correlate the dates in your mind.
Gotcha.
Have you ever done anything Olympic-wise, like sport-wise, that would be participated in the Olympics?
This is the Summer Olympics?
Yeah, Summer Olympics. Well, I guess, or Winter Olympics.
It
either,
doesn't
so.
matter, right? No.
This isn't
well,
the year
that's
for winter,
not true.
though. Winter Olympics are offset by 2 years.
When I was in high school, I actually was on the swim team for a very short time, but I did do it for a little bit,
So,
like
Eric,
a month.
what about you?
I ran track.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I did crew. I rowed for all 3 of my senior high school years of high school and did pretty well.
What high school has crew?
Actually, a lot in this area.
Really?
So I went to Melbourne High. Mel High has their own crew
Oh,
team.
didn't know
O'Galley, Satellite, and
I know
one other.
Rockledge doesn't, do they, Eric?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
Rockridge. No, Rockledge doesn't.
That's where we went to school, so.
Neither does Cocoa High. They don't.
No.
They don't have the crew team. They have a crew, but they don't.
You're such a dick.
Their crew breaks into vehicles and...
Oh, my God.
Wait, what? What? Sorry.
So
They can have that as a sport, too.
Yeah.
I think they do. I think Cocoa High does have, like,
breaking and entering. Yeah.
it takes finesse and stamina.
they go for time, ready, go.
And you got to be able to run fast. It's like a
Yeah.
relay.
Yeah.
One guy runs with the goods, hands it off to another guy. He
You
runs with
guys
the
are
goods.
racist pricks.
We never said anything about being black. How does that have anything to do with racism?
Whoa.
You said racist there.
Whoa.
We didn't say it.
That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about redheads. What are you talking
Mexicans? Let's hit them all.
Cubans, it is Florida. No.
Asians.
Asians,
Small
yeah.
penises.
Oh, my God.
So if you watch the Summer Olympics,
Americans have big penis.
what is your favorite thing to watch in the Summer Olympics?
Gymnastics. Oh, I mean.
Oh, I guess that.
Whoa.
Floor routine?
I guess that
No,
one.
actually, I grew up. My mom always liked the gymnastics stuff, so I actually grew up watching a lot of gymnastics growing up, especially during the Olympics. So I kind of get into that. So I do kind of enjoy women's gymnastics.
Yeah.
Not because of what you think.
So we were
For what you're
Because
thinking.
of their outfits.
No. What you're thinking is the volleyball.
women's beach volleyball
Yeah.
is a godsend. I mean, for their talent, honey. That's
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
they're really skilled.
Yeah, the women's beach volleyball is a good one to
And
watch.
I'm sorry, there is no better ass in the world than a woman beach volleyball player. None. Awkward silence.
I was like, what's going on here?
Guess you don't need to see mine anymore.
Oh, snap.
Do you want to start playing women's beach volleyball?
No.
No.
You gotta love me for me.
All right. So the Olympics are going to be in Brazil. They're down in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro?
What?
Rio.
He's thinking about the asses. He can't even speak.
Rio de Janeiro. So something happened this year down in Rio. So there's a ton of problems with the Olympics and being in Rio. Number one, the police force themselves are anti-Olympics just because the situation down there, the entire environment is very, very sketchy to have the Olympics played in Brazil. It's very dangerous. Like, they can't control the crime so much so that they think people are actually going to get kidnapped. Like, legit people are going to be kidnapped of the Olympians.
Wow.
So there's
Are they at least ready for the Olympics? Unlike
now the infrastructure
Russia, where they weren't even ready.
Yeah, no, the infrastructure's bad. The power is not correct.
Oh,
They've
so
got
it is just like
Isn't
Russia.
there the
then?
Zika fear too? I mean, I read a
Yep.
couple people were like,
Zika
they
is.
said they weren't going just because of that.
Yep,
Yep.
Zika is
Wow.
prominent. Yeah, there's a ton of problems down there. But so not only just the real infrastructure problems, the crime problems, stuff like that. They got guys like this guy. A man was arrested for trying to extinguish the Olympic torch by throwing a bucket of water on it as it passed.
What a
Yes.
dick.
They have video of this guy running out
Dick
in
move.
Rio, running out with his bucket of water, trying to just douse it. And he didn't douse it, but I don't know if he knows this or not, but that's not exactly going to stop the Olympics
Well-
from happening.
Do you remember Superman 3 when Superman blew it out right when he got to the
Yeah,
top?
I
Oh,
do
good
remember
call.
that.
I just
Wow.
thought, yeah.
That's back when. That's in the
Yeah.
one where he was a dick.
Yeah,
He was all
yeah.
drunk and pissed off.
And we see him as a hero, so I mean, don't be too quick to judge.
So what you're saying is that was Brazilian Superman.
It could have been.
Brazilian Superman tried to douse the Olympic flame.
So has Michael Phelps stayed off the weed? I mean, is he going to be participating this year? Or what?
I don't know if Michael Phelps is going to. I'm sure he is.
Why wouldn't he?
There's another story, and I didn't actually pull this story, but there's another story of a woman who this will be her 5th Olympics that she's participated in. Now, they happen every 4 years. So
Right.
you do the math there. This
Oh,
is
yeah, I get
almost a 50-year-old woman that's competing in whatever her Olympic event happens to be. I think it's gymnastics. I don't remember what it is.
Whoa.
But, yeah.
Hey, I think we saw her today. She was jogging in my complex.
You're sick, Tach.
That,
Do the impression. He did the impression. Do the impression for them.
Well, I mean, it's not going to help on a podcast, but
Yeah, but they can
I
laugh
see.
I will
here.
paint you a picture. Well, first of all, let me explain. It was this woman, older woman, she was wearing picture a nice hot blonde, okay?
I'm there.
And then she's in jogging gear.
Ooh, I'm there.
And jogging. She had a ponytail, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now
with a hat.
picture-
Wait, with a hat or without a hat?
Without a hat. She didn't have a hat on.
Was it her running outfit? Was it like spandex? Like
Yeah.
Camel toe sporting spandex?
I don't remember that, but she was wearing the sports bra and
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well, no, keep painting. Give me the visual here. What size boobs are we talking
I
about?
have no idea. I didn't pay attention. But let me finish my story and then maybe you'll understand.
Oh, okay.
So you have that visual of the girl, right?
I've got
Okay.
her in my head.
Now picture her about 75.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is my impression of her running.
Shuffling left to right. Tach's moving his arms slightly.
And she was kind of hunched over and had her face was as if she was a corpse. It was like open. It was just weird.
Power to her for continuing.
Yeah,
to jog.
Can you make that face
She's
again
been
for
doing
us?
that for 75 years.
my O
It
face.
was actually kind of hot. Look at that. Oh. Let's see it again. Oh.
I've been hanging with this guy all day, and we've been fucking crying, laughing so hard. Well, I have anyway, not him. He just
You've
what's wrong
just
with
been
you?
been crying because he's been making fun of you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He puts his phone in his ass when we're driving.
Is that better to
almost
hear?
drove off the road. What the fuck are you doing?
Tach, is there some secret? I know you're getting a lot of texts from this new girl you're talking to,
He
but
did it quick. He was trying to hide it. He was just he went through
so
fast. Yes.
Is this a new form of sexting?
But he shoved that phone
I've
so
heard of
far,
this
so
one.
quickly in his ass. And like, I knew you saw me, and I was like, oh my God.
Was it the taint side that he stuck it on?
I don't know. I was so in shock and disgusted.
Did you get the text from her that says, I'm going to text you 15 times in a row, put it where it counts?
It took me a second. No, I got it. Whew, you guys.
He doesn't want to answer any of those questions.
He's pleading the fifth.
Put it where it counts.
I'm sorry. Interrupted your Olympics.
Oh, no, whatever.
This is Tach's new Olympics where you put your phone.
I'm getting quite the workout.
All right, so the whole dousing of the flame got took the front and center for the funniest story. However, there was another story that I find equally as funny, and it involves death of an animal, Tach.
Oh, that's
How
terrible.
can that be
Isn't
funny?
Isn't it terrible?
It's not even funny.
Eric's laughing.
All he has to hear is death of an animal. He's like,
Well, the redheads aren't laughing.
So
Redheads have a heart, see?
there was an Olympic torch. There was an Olympic torch ceremony that led to an outcry from animal rights activists around the world. What they did is they had a jaguar, a rare jaguar, chained up to the Olympic torch as it's on display.
what?
Why?
Lo and behold, it's a fucking rare wild animal. It broke free and started attacking the crowd, so they had to shoot it in Brazil.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
their fault for having the animal chained to it.
Well, of course, but that's kind of the funny irony behind it
not
all.
funny
You can't
at all.
control. I think it's Eric. You think
It's
it's funny?
not funny. It was dangerous and stupid.
I think it's funny a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit.
Of course,
Just a
this
little
is
bit.
the same country that
You never chain a pussy up and expect it to not go crazy. All right?
the
I'm
pussy.
just
The pussy
saying.
was already crazy way before you changed it.
Exactly, but you chain it up, it's going to go wild.
There's some pussy you can't let run free either.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want it sloshing up against you in public somewhere. And
Especially that 75-year-old jogger.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
Tach, you don't have much grounds here. You put a phone in your taint. So
Well, that just, I don't like the accusations, and
you did it quickly and artfully, too.
It ain't funny. So I was just saying.
I see what you did there.
See what I did?
It's the blueberry beer. Ignore him.
Tach has had a few drinks tonight.
Nah.
You're 1.5. He's wild. Wild. Let me tell you.
Don't forget my half a shot, too.
Oh,
of
half a shot of Kahlua.
Kahlua.
It's like cough syrup.
Like, are you
You had a
crying?
dose of cough syrup.
He's crying. He's,
No, he's
laughing
just tired.
So hard.
It's cough
Look
syrup.
at that.
He's sleepy.
Poor baby.
You rub his belly and he'll fall asleep.
Tach's like an alligator.
He is.
What?
Alligator. If you rub an alligator's belly, it'll fall asleep.
And stick his phone up his ass.
Oh, my God, you guys.
So
Let's
Eric, when
move
you
on.
saw him do that, did he have an erection?
I didn't check. Next time I will. No, just kidding.
Why is everybody staring at me?
Is it warm in here, Tach?
Well, no, look, he's hiding it now. Why is the pillow there?
It's my comfort pillow.
All right. So another moving on.
That's my line. Next question.
So there is a Lithuanian village called Ramgalia. All right. It held an annual beauty contest this past Sunday. The top prize went to a 16-year-old named Demite. All right. What that stands for in translation is called Little Spot. Around 500 people in this small Lithuanian village gathered in the summer heat to attend this Pardian air honor. I don't know what that means. A traditional symbol of their northern village. The pageant also included marching band, dancers in fancy costumes, and a king and queen presiding over ceremonies. Okay. So far, so good, right?
I guess.
Sounds lovely.
This was Lithuania's village of Ramgalia's national beauty contest for a goat.
Goat.
This was for goats.
It was a goat.
It was a goat.
So they're not moving on to Miss Universe. Miss Universe will be there, and Lithuania will have a goat in place of a woman.
I think if the goat moved on, it would be a bad idea. Come on, yeah, no, I had to. I know I was going to get a laugh out of fucking Sir Goofy over here right now.
It was so funny, I just forgot to laugh.
Hey, who hosted the thing? Was it
Bergeron. or Bergeron or whatever his name is.
Who's the guy? Steve Harvey? Steve Harvey? Come on. Steve Harvey didn't host it?
I get it. Colombia and Venezuela.
No.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey was the guy that... Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
He said it weird and I didn't understand. Yeah. You said the countries and I'm like, what do you mean?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So that joke just bombed.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Was that like your stand-up?
Yeah. No, it was... I couldn't remember Steve Harvey's name fast enough and it just was bad. Bob!
All right, so last topic I've got here before we move on to anything more important is something Andrea wanted me to do some research on.
Okay.
Have you guys heard of a new fad? This is replacing cocaine in clubs and nightclubs in the UK and the US, as well as replacing drugs like ecstasy or Molly here in the US, natural MDMA. It is snorting cocoa. Yes.
Like Nesquik?
Regular,
Yes, Nesquik.
pure powder cocoa. These kids and club goers are snorting this. So it says clubbers are turning to a new high to sweeten their party experience. Chocolate. A new craze of snorting lines of cocoa is sweeping through Europe's clubs and beginning to emerge in the U.S., with dedicated events now offering it in place of alcohol and drugs like cocaine and ecstasy. It first provides a rush of endorphins into your bloodstream, which can fuel feelings of euphoria, especially when coupled with dance music. The chocolate also contains high amounts of magnesium, which relaxes your muscles. A recent study by London's Kingston University on cyclists also found that chocolate can make you go faster and further. Maybe it's a good sex aphrodisiac.
I hear you taste chocolate for a long time, too. For hours, you just taste chocolate.
I don't know if I'd like that.
I don't know who snorted that the first time to find out.
Yeah.
Well, what if it was an accident? Like, they dropped it and a big cloud hit him in the face or something.
And they're just like,
Do you think,
cocoa! Woo!
do you think maybe it's just a placebo effect? Kind of like how...
I thought that too.
Kind of like how, like, chicken and waffles, like, nobody fucking likes chicken and
But there's-
waffles. But everybody loves to say they love
I
chicken
would
and
eat
waffles.
chicken and waffles. I did eat sausage and cinnamon roll today, so.
I
There's
gotcha.
actually a drug, and I didn't read that part because it got kind of technical, but let me read it real quick. Because there is actually a drug that is derived out of it, or a chemical. It's thought that, and I'm gonna butcher this, ipacatechin, E-P-I-C-A-T-E-C-H-I-N. Epicatechin. It's a plant chemical partially abundant in dark chocolate, gives the body a boost by widening the blood vessels. So there is an actual chemical reaction by snorting coca.
I'm all set.
So
I
I've got
guess next week, it's not coca. Cocoa.
cocoa. Sorry,
Coca is cocaine.
Yeah, coca comes from the
Yeah,
cocoa
definitely
plant.
there's some kind of rush in the body if you snort cocaine.
Yes.
We do not affiliate with that on Living Podcariously.
We do not endorse that. However, next week, Tach, we are going to snort lines of cocoa in studio.
Got to get my quick on.
Are we going to
man.
do name brand or generic like Aldi's cocoa?
We should get some Aldi's cocoa and then some name brand cocoa.
We'll
from
all
the-
do different ones.
Yeah.
And then we'll see the
Hell yeah.
difference. Yeah. My cocoa is cheaper than your cocoa.
So Eric, that leads to the question: are you down with a brown? All right, let's take another break. We're going to come back with Tach's Facebook Minute, as well as the entire segment that Andrea has completely taken over in studio, which is great, which is the Living Podcariously Diary. So we'll be back in just a minute.
I only called you when it's hot, but the only time that I be by your side, I only love it when you touch me and I feel me.
All right, welcome back to Living Podcariously, and now for Tach's Facebook Minute.
All right, so let's see what's in the news today. Okay, so I scrolling here. Friend Kelly looks like she posted some sort of video. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so there's looks like a thug or a place is getting robbed. But oh no, there's a fight that breaks out. I don't know now there's guns being drawn. Oh, looks like the thugs are taken down by a local who's a concealed carrier. I'm not trying to push any propaganda or anything, but I'm just saying good job.
Boy, Ron would like to hear that.
My friend Crystal, she posted a nice little selfie. It says, "It's like coming home from vacation. I'm back in black." I don't know. She got black. I don't know. Let's see. See, Eric, normally these segments are... Okay, not normally. They're not funny, but...
No, this is just us listening to Tach critique the people on his
He
Facebook
can't
feed.
even read because he's so into his new relationship.
He is smitten. He is smitten, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Ah, jeez.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
He can't even read it. His eyes are just all like, if you could like cartoon him, there'd be like little hearts on him, just like.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Good lord. Okay, here's one Eric will enjoy. Okay, my friend Denise posted a video, Eric, of a panda bear. Eric, by the way, loves panda bears.
Pandas are so cute.
He's obsessed with pandas. So, Eric, this says, when your friend is hella drunk, wait for it, and you have to take care of them, the panda's falling and they're having to pick him up.
Aww.
Eric, are you watching?
I like it.
You like it. I know you do.
Did you like it, Tach?
Hit like for me.
I'm not
Okay,
friends with you.
let me
Eric.
go
I
back,
have
let
to
me
friend
go
you
back.
so I can like your panda videos.
Let me
Oh,
go.
thank you.
Like, there you go. Actually, yeah. No. Okay, so, well, we're maybe getting a little political here. Friend Caroline posted a picture of this flag, and it says, Happy Treason Day, ungrateful colonials.
That's horrible.
This is English.
Yeah.
Corey, my friend Corey, it's a girl. Never been here in my life, first time, faux
Strip club?
everything.
Is she at a strip club?
She is at Daytona International Speedway.
Oh, that was my next guess.
I know, I could tell you were about to say that.
Because you said faux. That's what made me think of Speedway.
My friend Margaret, I know it sounds like she's like 80, but she's not. She's actually younger than me.
Our boy Josh listens. His wife's name is Margaret.
Oh, there
I
you go.
love Margaret.
It says, turn on ABC Mammy. Oh, this is her daughter.
Still sounds like she's 80.
Was she the one jogging?
Okay, let's move on. Oh, and then my friend Gina, she likes to post these. As soon as I read, please copy and paste, I'm done reading. Just saying. Actually, I see it written a lot in this post. Let me read this. Please copy and paste this to your status if you're constantly being asked to copy and paste
That's
Things-
ridiculous.
things to your status by people who copy and paste things to their statuses. Many people won't copy and paste, but that's my truly sarcastic friends will copy and paste it because they're sarcastic by nature. If you don't copy and paste, breath, then this means you hate bacon. I don't hate bacon. I'm going to copy and paste, but there's more. And if you hate bacon, the government wins.
No.
Wait, there's more.
I like bacon.
And a unicorn dies. There's more. Possibly puppies as well. And occasionally, Andrea, wait for it, baby goats.
No. Not the fainting goats.
But never dragons because of something to do with tomatoes.
Eric, we're going to rethink this bit, I think.
I think that was the end of Tach's Facebook Minute.
And that's Tach's Facebook minute.
And then, all right, and that's all the news I have for today.
All right, thank you,
That's
Tach.
all for today.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, I got one more.
the unicorns live.
This is important.
I already played the soundbite of the...
This just in. This is just hot off the press. My friend Ed posted, get this, are you ready for it? His dinner.
What is that?
It looks
That's
like
vomit.
some sort of spaghetti noodles with shrimp and veggies. So, thank you, Ed, for that. Thank you.
Ew.
I'm glad I got that back in. Got that in there.
Ew.
Oh, wait, and there's one more here. Benny, my friend Benny, that crazy character, posted the picture I've seen 1,000 times of the fence with the shadows of penises. We've all seen this one before.
I haven't seen that.
Neither have I.
Oh, well, this thing, like...
My penis isn't big enough to cast a shadow.
All right, we can cut.
All right. And that's Tach's Facebook minute.
If you're a fan of Tach's
Off
Facebook
this-
minute, please let us know.
Have we
this.
recorded
I
enough?
don't
Should I
think
just
there
save
is.
this one for next time?
No, we can do it.
I mean, I have 7 questions, so.
That's fine. We'll do both of them.
All right.
It's fine. All right, so Andrea has handpicked something for this show, Tach.
Okay.
And I think it's due to our guest, Mr. Eric Snyder.
I just want to know if you guys are players or not. So I found 12 signs he is a player, and it may be time to move on to the keeper's path.
Quit texting over there, Tach.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
So
checking
my
our
12
email.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
5 seconds of silence. Oh, so he is a player if, number 1, he wants to meet you alone all the time.
It's also a rapist.
Says, it is quite romantic when your date boyfriend wants to spend some quality time with you. But if it happens all the time, girl, you are in trouble. Just ask him for a dinner out at a crowded restaurant or movie and see his reaction. If he insists he would rather spend the time with you alone at his place, it is time to run away. He is definitely a player.
I'd say that if he didn't want to introduce her to his friends, maybe.
Like if she embarrassed him.
Yeah. Or he had many girls on the side and his friends know about his other girls.
Well, that's being a player.
So do you guys want
Yeah.
to meet girls alone all the time?
I mean, I don't want to meet girls in a crowded area.
Yes, no.
Jesus.
So yes for Adam.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said
What's
you
the
don't want to
actual
meet girls
question?
in a crowded. He wants to meet you alone all the time.
Not all the time. I
All
would say
the
no.
time?
Not all the time.
No.
No. So we have a yes. Adam wants to meet the girls alone all the time.
All right.
No from Eric, no from Tach. Number 2.
Yep.
He is self-obsessed with himself. A player will always be absorbed in himself. He will check his phone too often.
Why are you
In
looking
between
at me?
conversations, will be obsessed about his looks and will always talk about his life. He will show little interest in yours, and even when you talk about yourself, he will not listen to it with great interest, like a guy who's really interested in you and he would.
Okay, half of that, yeah, I guess I can see. Often players aren't so self-obsessed, though. They're more interested in
You know this.
The hunt.
the hunt. Yes, I guess yes to all of that. but I
Another
don't-
yes to you.
I don't see-
So you do that too.
Yeah, all right.
So you're 2 for 2 as a player. Eric, are you self-obsessed?
No.
So no. Tach?
No, definitely not.
No.
But Tach is on his phone all the time.
I am guilty of that.
So you're
but that's
50-50
different.
on that. But
that's
he's
different.
talking to a girl. Wait, that's
One
player.
girl.
But
Player.
I was
Yes, but
talking
I'm
to a girl.
talking to one girl though.
You're already a player. I can already see it. You're 2 for 2. But it's 10, or 12, so
All right.
we'll see. Number 3.
What if Tach and the girl's a player? Like, what if you don't realize it, but you're both players, like trying to win?
Trying to play each other.
Dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
This is for guys only, though.
Oh yeah.
Girls aren't considered players, Eric. They're whores.
Well, I don't know. So far, my boyfriend's a player. Number 3. He eyes at other women too often. A man who is truly into you would forget about the world when he is with you. Okay, once in a while, he looks at other pretty women. No issues. It is in their blood. Problem starts when he checks out other women at all the wrong places. He is surely not a keeper.
Or checks out all the wrong women's places.
I was gonna say something along those lines, like what, checking out like her elbow. Is that sort of checking her out in the wrong places?
Never ever do that with your girl. I mean, if you look at another girl's elbow, wow. She,
Andrea, you have the nicest elbow skin I have
Really?
ever seen in my life.
it's not ashy at all.
It's called a weenus, by the way.
So, Adam,
The
do you
elbow
do
skin
that?
is called a weenus.
Really?
Do you eye
Yeah.
other women all the time?
You've answered the last 2 for me, so you tell me.
I'm asking you.
If I check their bodies out, or do I eye them in their eyes, like making eye contact?
It says that, yeah, they look at him. It's when he
creepy.
starts to check them out in all the wrong places.
You in
So
the
if I'm
eye.
checking their bodies out,
Yep.
yeah, I check out other girls' bodies.
3 for 3.
This is just to set Adam up, Tach. I see what's going on here.
Number 4.
Ollie, stop.
He forces you for more drinks than normal.
I did just pour her the
He
biggest.
just made me the extra biggest drink ever.
But he did that to Tach, too.
That's a good
Actually,
point.
I brought him his next one.
Whoa, what is going on, you guys?
Okay, so it says he will want you to get drunk and lose your sensibilities for him to take advantage of it. He will not care if you drive back alone after getting drunk, and insist to buy drinks after drinks for you. Run away, girl. He is not worth it. Okay, next.
Oliver.
He touches you more than necessary. Guys know that women do not like to get touched unless there is a special bond between them. They should respect it. If he touches your
Wait a minute,
arm,
we know this already?
you should. Yes.
Now we do.
They teach that in school. Didn't they take you aside?
Hang on. There is a certain level of touch before a relationship buds that could be considered somewhat intoxicating.
Well, I didn't finish it. It says they should respect it. If he touches your arm or thigh or holds your hand too often while talking to you and pretend it's just normal, beware. It is a sign of a player.
Going from the arm to the thigh is a hell of a jump. Like if I'm meeting a girl in a bar, like just started talking to her, and I go to touch her arm or something, that's one thing. Like holding her hand, you know, giving her a compliment by holding her hand. But if I go for her thigh, that's pretty personal. That's a little
If
different.
you touch her anywhere when you just meet her.
Not if you're from West Virginia.
So you go to bars and you touch women all over.
Eric goes and touches his cousin.
So far, you're a player, Adam.
I didn't say yes to that one.
Oh, that's a no?
That's not me. Yeah, no.
You don't touch girls?
I do, but not like that.
I don't know. Last week, you had your hand on the girl's thigh.
That was a stripper.
Eric penis touch.
Yep. You missed that one, too. That's a yes for you.
Eric does a penis touch.
All right. Number 8. He talks about sex constantly.
Yeah.
Talking about sex can be sweet, and you like it, too. Who doesn't? But if doing it is the only thing he talks about all the time, it gets irritating. If he brags about himself a lot, about how many girls he went out with before you, or how many he did nail down before you,
God.
he is undoubtedly a player. Run away as soon as possible. How many was that? What, you told me like 75-ish?
I'm taking a seat on this one, Mel. Tach, you take over, buddy.
So what's the question? I don't even think
This
Eric
is to
and
find out if they're players.
Eric and I don't think have answered like the last 3. So.
Now, this is just
Because you guys aren't players. Y'all are the good guys that girls should be going out with.
Tach, this is just her attempt to embarrass me or to call me a player.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
All right, this one should work for Tach because we talked about this kind of last week. He says you are hot more than you are beautiful.
Oh yeah, we did discuss this.
Girls love being adored. A small compliment can make their day. But instead of telling you how adorable you are or how beautiful you look, he keeps saying you look sexy or you are hot. He might be a player.
Oh.
So you're the opposite of a player by using other words.
Yeah, I use other words. Yeah.
You don't say I'm hot, so you're not
I
a
say
player.
you're hot all the time. I don't want to fucking hear that.
I was trying to give you to not be a player here.
Oh.
Okay, he got that one too.
Wasn't there one something about how he doesn't listen to you? It doesn't have any interest in what you're saying.
I hope my mother's not listening to this.
I was stopping the dog from eating something on the ground.
I hope
Never
your
tell.
mother's not listening to this too. Oh my god.
He likes to show you off in front of his friends. Oh no!
That's unfortunately that's definitely me.
A real boyfriend would always introduce you to his friends with a lot
I
of
do that.
respect. He will tell you how lucky he is to have found you, but players rather will show you off as an object of interest to his friends. He will introduce you with pride and say things like, "Isn't my girlfriend a bombshell?" You want someone to love you and respect you, not who is obsessed with your
but
figure.
wait, hang on.
It's time to break up.
I did this too. I introduced you tonight to Eric and said, "Eric, this is my beautiful girlfriend, Andrea. Andrea, show him your tits." That's okay, isn't it?
It says it's time to break up.
All right.
If they
I mean,
do that.
I get to keep the bed.
No, I'm taking the dog in the bed. Number 11. He meets you on his terms. Let's meet up for a fun weekend. Oh no. Actually, I'm kind of busy, sweetie, this weekend. I am working overtime. I'm going camping with my guy friends. Can we meet on Friday instead? Does this
Camping?
happen to you quite a lot?
He's working when he's camping?
What was
Yes. Guess what? Guess what? He already has a date with someone this weekend. If he always gives you some alternate date or time to place to meet up with you, he is surely cheating on you. He may have a genuine reason, but if it happens almost every time, it is a sign he is a player.
That's definitely not me.
All right, last one.
What about these guys? You aren't asking these guys any.
They're not they're not commenting.
Eric commented, he said, camping?
Who the hell goes camping these days? Camping for me is just sleeping
Use
in
it
a
as an
different bed.
excuse for being busy. I'm going to be camping with my guy friend.
That way you can't text me.
So
and stuff
Eric's
like
a
that.
player on this particular question.
Play on, play ya.
Are you trying to get him in your club?
Side story, do you know the international sign of a player?
He does, obviously.
No, I do.
What?
It's a tattoo that you get legitimately.
Do you have this tattoo?
No.
Because this is saying I need to break up with you.
There is
And the internet knows it.
and the international sign of a player or a pickup artist, a pua, is a small heart on the underside of the wrist. I'm dead serious.
A Winnie the Pooh?
No, a small heart on
love
the
Winnie
underside
the
of the wrist. A
Pooh.
pua, pickup artist.
Pooh.
So if you have a tattoo of Winnie the Pooh, then you know it's a good guy.
No. Wait, what? Is this Pooh's ass
Wait,
up?
does this
out of the
look
butter-
like a player?
Playa. Last one, guys. He has a very secured social media profile. Some people like privacy, and it is okay. Respect that. But if he hesitates to go online in front of you or checks notification messages when you're around or has locked his profile from you, there's something fishy. Think twice before you trust this guy. Oh my gosh, you are like a player.
What?
Every one of them is totally you.
Not all of them.
Eric,
One.
Eric is laughing. What's up?
I don't know. That's just funny.
Players don't invite their girlfriends to live with them, though. There's a difference.
Sitting there checking in, your girlfriend walks up and you're like,
That's what he does every time. I walk in the room and it's like opposite
You
of
like-
where I can look.
has the balls to give you like the stink eye. Like, the fuck are you looking?
And I just come in, I'm like, I just made you the sandwich, honey. I was bringing you a sandwich. And he's like holding his phone away from me.
Well, bitch, put it down over there. Fucking checking the news.
I didn't want this on rye.
Man.
So we've determined that Adam's a player,
Adam's a player.
Tach
Adam's a player.
is
A prince.
a prince.
A prince.
And what is Eric?
Winnie the Pooh.
Eric's
That's not fair.
Everyone loves Winnie the Pooh.
That's not fair.
He is so cuddly.
Honey,
Everyone
Do you want
loves
to be the king, Eric?
I do believe that.
the
If he's
king.
the prince, do you want to be the king?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, we've got King Eric, Prince Tach.
So what am I in the medieval times? Gesture?
No, you're the player.
There's no
To the
player.
dungeon with you.
There is no player in
To the
medieval,
dungeon.
medieval times.
Slade
She's missing
dungeon.
the analogy, Tach. I don't.
You don't even get there.
This was funny.
You're the leper. Get out.
Leper. There you
Get
go.
out.
Leper. Done.
Oh,
Says the king.
oh yes. Ah. Okay,
Now
on
for
to
the diary.
Let's move on to the diary.
All right.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tach to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the diary. Diary? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
Our first question comes from Joe in Ohio.
Joe, dude?
No, just J-O.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys hate it when girls cry? Is it annoying? Or do you want to make them feel
Annoying.
better?
Annoying, okay.
Depends on the girl.
Depends on the situation.
Depends on the girl.
Yeah. You knock out some whale sitting there blubbering it up. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time for this shit.
Isn't it much better when hookers cry anyway?
Walking Dead night. Get the fuck out of here.
I completely agree with Eric on that one. It does depend on the girl.
I would say depending on the reason. I mean, why is she
Oh,
crying?
the Prince Tach here.
Why is she crying, though?
Okay, a movie.
Nah, I don't feel bad for her. It's a sad movie. She's gonna cry.
Is it endearing?
I don't really. What endearing?
Is it annoying if she cries during a movie or endearing?
No, it's not annoying.
Well, it depends. If she's crying, like sniffling, and
Yeah,
but
look
if
at
she's
like the one tear
Yeah,
going down.
that's a tear.
if she's doing that, that's annoying.
Okay, if she's crying because you upset her.
Oh, that's bad. That's sad. I mean, I don't know.
That's not annoying. See, look, Prince Tach. The good guy, not the player. What does the player say?
No,
What say you, player?
no. I'll go with no.
Whatever answer makes me win.
Yes.
All right, moving on. This one's from Beverly from North Carolina.
Beverly.
Are these people real? I'm just curious.
They send in questions.
Okay. I'm just curious.
If a girl goes home with you right away, does that mean she's easy?
Does she sleep with you right away is more the question. If she goes home with you right away, that doesn't mean she's easy.
It means she could be homeless. Just saying.
Can I have
I
a hot
wouldn't
meal?
say I'm not coming home with you if I didn't have a home of my own. You want to come home? Sure.
Are you going to feed her and
Can I
bathe
have
her
a
and
sandwich?
give her a bed?
Yeah.
That's King Eric. Prince Tach, what do you
I
say?
can't stop giggling.
Oh god, what's the question? Not what the question. Okay, if she goes home, is she easy?
Yeah.
It all depends. I agree with Eric. Like it all depends on Eric.
Adam,
That guy over
The
there.
leopard?
your co-host. My name's Adam.
Yeah. We met. I'm Adam. Sorry. Yeah, it all depends. Like, well, was she come? Well, it's going to be implied that there's
If
going to
she
be
comes,
sex.
it would be good. But
Does that mean she's easy?
No,
But is she easy? Not necessarily.
I'm going to
no.
flip the script on here.
It all
On your tack.
depends. Go ahead.
The very first night I met Andrea in person, the first night, because we chatted a little bit on Facebook, but the very first night I met her, she spent the night at my house. We didn't fuck, though.
Yeah.
She spent the night the next night. We still didn't fuck.
Did she not go? Has she's still here?
Yeah, she hasn't left, Tack. That's how it's worked.
No, I went home like 3 nights in the last 6 months.
Her daughter was like, I'm hungry, Mom.
Can we go
She
home?
goes, oh shit, that's right. I'm a mom.
I have a daughter at home.
No, we played games with her and stuff.
That's cool.
Guess where the food is?
Adam ate it all. Story of my life.
7-Eleven.
Eric
Oh,
is zing.
on fire.
No.
All right.
It's a fun game to play.
Number 3. I'll let these guys catch their breath.
Okay, go ahead.
Breathe, guys, breathe.
Eric, be prepared. Last week, one of the questions that came in was, do you taste your own cum?
The fuck?
I don't have any like that. These are nice. These are nice girls this week.
Okay.
This one's from Janet from Florida. When is the right time to say I love you? Wow.
All of us are quiet.
Oh, I was waiting for you to speak first.
All of us just fucking crickets in the studio is all you heard.
When the girl tastes your cum? Is that when?
That's a pretty good time. That's a pretty good time to say it.
I say it's a case-by-case basis. I've been in different scenarios. Like, I've been with one girl, I was with her for 9 months before I finally said it.
It's because that's how long it took for Tach's baby to be born.
I guess I might as well say it now. I guess I love you or whatever. Actually, I told the baby that and she just thought I was talking to her. No,
Tell your mother.
Snap. You're Prince.
I know.
Heck.
And then, like my last girlfriend, which was a couple of years ago, I never said to her, we weren't together very long, anyway, like 4 months or something like that. But, you know, there's other scenarios where it sometimes can come a little quicker, you know?
Tach says, can I say that before actually re-meeting a girl? Just texting her on the phone? Is it too early?
Whatever.
I say when you
Oh,
feel
God.
it.
You
That's
may
when
have
you
to-
should say it.
By the
If
way-
it's the first day or if it's 10 months out, it's when you feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's when you feel it. I don't think there's a timeline on it, to be honest with you.
It took Adam 4 days.
4 days?
Quick.
4 days.
Yeah, it was quick. Eric, what do you say?
I would want to feel comfortable that I'm not creeping her the fuck out, telling her after 4 days, I really love you.
3 hours for him.
We're done. This is their second date. I don't know your middle name. We're done. Like I'd want them to feel mutual.
Yeah.
Of
And I'm
course.
sure you can. I mean, you'll feel it, but
Right.
I want to make sure.
Well, in
Of
Adam's
course, of
defense
course.
and Leper Adam's defense, it was very mutual.
That's
It
good.
felt crazy and weird. That short time's never happened before, but
Right.
so far so good because 6 months later, almost 7, we're going strong.
That's good.
So
And she means-
sweet.
Going strong.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Players know how to work it.
I don't believe you.
I like the way you work it. Oh, dig
By
it.
the way, side note, okay, like I said, July 9th, I'll be performing live. Anyway, I was trying to get Eric to go and do the stand-up.
Isn't
do
that
stand-up
someone's
as well.
birthday?
No, that night is...
No, it isn't. It's Naomi's birthday.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
July
Why
9th?
do you know that?
July 9th.
Yeah, that's
I know
right.
everything.
No, I'm not saying, okay, that came out wrong as if like I didn't like Naomi. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I just meant like, how do you know that? Like,
I know everything. My daughter asks me all the time, how do you know that? I know everything.
oh, wow.
Everything.
Maybe we should bring Naomi out to your stand-up.
We should take her out for her birthday. Yeah, that would be fun. Number 4.
I like the sarcasm.
This is from Natalie from Florida. Do you compare your girlfriends to each other?
Wait,
to
what?
the girlfriends or
No.
to our to our
yourself.
boys?
Wait a
to
second,
yourselves.
What?
Do you compare your girlfriends to each other?
Girlfriends? Like,
The girlfriends you've had, your past your
Like
ex.
if they're in a room together.
I know. It's like, stand over there. I knew her tits
All right.
were bigger than hers.
Janelle, you need to take notes from Wendy. She makes a far better sub. Wendy,
Why'd you pick
massage techniques from Janelle. You need to learn.
Did you date him, Janelle?
No, I.
Or a
I
Wendy?
was saying, I have a sister named Janelle, so I was like,
Oh.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, sorry, Janelle. No implications there.
I don't think she's listening to
But
this.
Janelle makes the good sub. So
I don't know. Apparently, Andrea is going to break up with me after tonight because I'm a player, Janelle. So let me know.
Yeah, my sister doesn't listen.
Are you going to compare me though?
Always. Always
So
compare.
do you compare your girlfriends to each other?
No, I don't. There's no. So it really depends if it's reminiscent on something. So let's say you make it's just wonderful food from you. You're the best cook I've ever had in a relationship because you make great, absolutely wonderful meals. I say I've never had somebody that's made something so good for me in the past. You're far better. So in comparison like that, yes, but I don't critique things like you do this better or you do this worse. I don't do that in my head.
So not like
Sometimes
if I
you
get
end up-
better head or something.
Right.
Sometimes you end up critiquing yourself too, like your own mistakes. That may be her problem, but you know what I mean? It can tend to be your own weakness for allowing it to happen in each relationship. Then you kind of
Like I can bottom out in
Comparing
her,
too.
but not my ex. Is that what you're saying?
He's giving a good, honest answer here.
I know. He's right.
There are girls that want to hear this stuff, so you guys need to be honest because they need to know. Do you compare your
I
girlfriends
don't
to each
compare,
other?
no. no.
So when you date one girl and you move to the next, it's a totally clean slate.
Well,
If it's incidental
well,
stuff, like if one girl's a psycho and she tries to kill me, I'm like, oh, I'm happy the new girl I'm with doesn't try to kill me. Okay, that's comparing, but no, not really.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was
the
thinking
fact,
too.
well, also, I think even subliminally or subconsciously, you don't want what you were just dealing with. You got out of a relationship and you're like, God, I want something completely different. You know what I mean? You might actually
That's
be
a good point.
looking for something else, which is comparing.
I think those are
Thank
both
you,
excellent
King
answers.
Eric.
I
Thank
agree.
you, King Eric.
What about mine?
Thank you, Leper Adam.
I love for Adam.
Number
That's a
5.
title.
You're welcome, mistress.
I didn't know that was a title. Can you put that on the mail? Love for Adam.
Done.
This one's from Joy from Florida. If you're hooking up with a guy and he doesn't get hard, does that mean he doesn't like you?
I don't hook
No.
up with guys. Tach does. Yes.
This is a girl asking the question.
No, I've said this before. I don't know if I said this on the show, but I've said this to girls before. That, okay, just because you have a hard-on does not mean you're horny, and just because you don't have a hard-on doesn't mean you're not.
So if you're making out with him and he doesn't get hard, it doesn't mean he doesn't like you?
Right, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like you, no.
That is actually up to the guy to know. The guy's the only person that's going to know that.
That's true.
So
too.
does that happen? Have you made out with a
I've
girl and
made
not
out
got
a girl
hard?
and not been attracted to her and been like, I can't. It's not going to work because, like when I kissed her, she kissed like a squirrel. Like literally, her tongue went like this, and it was like, like in my mouth, and I was like, I can't kiss like that.
Oh, that's weird. How do you know what a squirrel kiss is like?
Show us
The
again.
squirrel probably kissed
Do
better.
it again.
Like, seriously, like a circle,
Make a circle.
in my mouth.
Sure, do it, Adam. Let me
you should
see.
have taught her how to kiss better. Yeah, kiss Adam. Let's watch.
Oh my God, they're doing it. That's weird.
That is like a squirrel.
That is a little. I don't think you had to
I
grab his
see that.
balls though. That
Obviously, they're
no.
not getting hard.
I
so.
didn't tell her that. I didn't think that would be necessarily right of me to be like, God, you kiss like a
You just
squirrel.
didn't move on.
Yeah,
Just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
how many
Adam, you
squirrels?
kiss
haven't
like a
answered.
squirrel. You know that?
Adam, you haven't
squirrels have
answered
been
this.
Squirrel kiss or leave.
Look, the wind can blow wrong some days and I'll get a boner. I could be really attracted to a girl and for whatever reason, sometimes Actually, I've never not had an erection when I've been horny, though. I can't say that.
It happens. I mean,
You just
I know that
always
it
get
happens,
hot
but
I'm
I'm
not
volleyball
saying from
girls.
like
If I'm
erectile dysfunction. or anything.
attracted. If I'm attracted to a girl and I'm doing something that is engaging to a girl, I'll always get an erection.
So have
far.
you ever been not attracted to a girl and started something?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
did you get a hard on?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, can we go back to Eric's thing? Like, how many squirrels have you made out with? Kiss is like a squirrel. Squirrel does it better. It's a little different.
All right, number 6.
Number 6.
Are you done with squirrels, Tach? Tach has an unusual obsession with squirrels, but they're cute. I mean, they're really cute.
Okay.
This one's from Emily from California. Why do guys ask for my number if they're not actually going to call?
I have no idea.
Why does a guy ask for the number if he's not actually going to? Well, it could be a competition. So he could be in some sort of competition with his boys, trying to get more numbers for the evening.
I would only say, if a girl was talking to me, she wouldn't shut up. Like, let me get your number and I'll call you back. And I'm like,
Good call. Closure. That's a closure statement. Good call.
I've never done that, but I would just
Oh,
guess.
poor girls.
That's a good call.
I'm just guessing. That's,
What about you,
That's
Tach?
what they do.
I have no idea. I
If
can't
only
even-
you had told Squirrel Girl that, huh?
I don't know. Why would that doesn't even make sense to me.
If you give a girl your number, you intend to call?
Because it could be morning after regret as well for the guy.
Has that happened to you?
With getting a phone number? No.
Morning regret?
I've had morning regret before. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7, Charlotte from Florida. What's worse, marriage or loneliness?
I mean,
Hush falls over the crowd.
the assumption is that the marriage is bad in that situation, in that question.
Yeah, it's like
You-
it all depends. Obviously,
Because if
Well, this
marriage,
is a guy's perspective.
if the marriage was good, the answer is simple. It's marriage. Marriage is better. But if the
Right.
marriage is bad,
but you're saying marriage or loneliness. So marriage is obviously better. That's like saying
not necessarily.
it's
If
like
you're
saying
using them,
what's better to be like. I can't even think of a
if
good
you're using
analogy.
those synonymously, then they're saying the marriage is bad. So would you rather be lonely and happy, or lonely and amongst
Lonely
yourself,
and lonely.
or married and miserable? That's the comparison.
But it doesn't say.
or is it
one
saying
is,
that? Or is it
Well,
saying
take-
just guys who don't want to get married?
Take guilt out of it. What if the person, your husband or wife or whatever, is literally evil, like maybe there's some murder or something like that? Then I'd rather be alone.
Good call.
Although the murdering thing could make it more exciting.
It depends, I guess.
I mean,
Who's getting murdered?
the wording is just bad. I mean, it's
Murder in
just
that
saying-
pussy.
maybe it means, is it better to be a lonely bachelor or happily married?
Happily married for me is better. There's no question. Happily, though, that's a pretty important asterisk to put on that.
See, that's
Happily.
not what they're saying, though. It's just weird.
But is it better to
It's not worded
live the
properly.
bachelor life or to have someone to grow old with?
It all depends. I mean, I don't like the way that question's worded. Because it's saying, like, would you like to be married, which is just like a noun? Or do you want to be sad? You know, it's like, you can't. Have you ever tried sugar or heroin? I mean, like, that's what it's.
Well, it's a girl asking the question, so.
you know.
All right,
don't
we'll
like the
move
way it's
on to the
worded.
last one.
Okay.
It's from Jennifer in Florida. If a girl cheated on you, would you take her back,
No.
try to save the relationship?
Never.
No.
If not, would you expect the same from you?
Yes. No,
Yes.
never. No, I'm saying, like, yeah, if I cheated and she wanted to break up with me, I get it. And, like, you can't recover from that. There's no way you can't recover from it. It's unforgivable. I mean,
There are
it's
people
not
that have.
fair.
There are people that have recovered from that, but not me. I couldn't. I
No,
wouldn't.
I don't think it's fair for either party to try to continue the relationship. That's a movie,
I don't know. I couldn't stay with a cheater.
right?
Why are you looking at Tach?
Have you ever been cheated on, guys?
He cheated
Yes.
on me.
He cheated on you?
Yeah, he did.
I've actually,
You're still with him, though.
I'm not with him.
I've actually cheated and I've been cheated on. So
You've cheated?
Yeah.
Not Prince Tag.
I know,
Dick.
I know. I had a moment of weakness.
Leper.
A moment of weakness,
Wait.
or like
That was before
125
you were knighted.
pumps
No,
of
no.
moments of weaknesses.
I did cheat on somebody once, and I still carry the guilt to this day. That was probably about 10 years ago, or maybe longer. And I would never do it again. It's so stressful, and it's not good. And the next relationship I had after that, I got cheated on, and karma just hit me, and
I stayed with a guy who was cheating on me for like almost a year.
that's bad. See how that worked out?
But I've never cheated on anyone.
It's good, princess.
Eric,
Do I get to keep my title
have you
still?
been cheated on?
Yeah.
Yes, you can still be Prince Tach.
Thank you.
Have you been cheated on?
Yep.
Have you cheated?
No.
You're going to elaborate on your story?
No.
Adam?
My first, I mean, I don't want to incriminate myself, but yes, I have in the past. I've cheated on my ex. And then I have also, by that same person, been cheated on as well.
That was the one and only.
Karma.
Yeah, that's it.
Both
Well,
back and forth?
I mean, high school, I'm not counting.
Every time counts from the day you were born.
Well, see, I was 4 months old, and this hot toddler came along. No,
Did you
so
cheat on
in
your
high school,
toddler girlfriend?
in high school, I did on my girlfriend, but I mean, we were girlfriend boyfriend, and I did, but I'm talking after high school, like real life type situations. Yes,
That doesn't count till you graduate.
Yeah, it still counts, buddy.
to be honest, I don't consider it to count
It
until
still
I don't.
counts cheating if you're in a relationship with someone and you mess around with someone.
Adolescence.
What is it?
though,
The
it's-
Bible
So is
says
it
you're
true?
6 years old is when you recognize good and evil.
Yep.
When you can.
So after
Differentiate.
6, it counts.
differentiate.
Yeah.
So they say once a cheater, always a cheater.
Jesus says it's okay
Hey.
in the butt, though.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Hey, we were talking about metrosexuality with Adam. Is that why he's wearing glitter?
No,
You
that's
have
from me.
quite a sparkly face.
That's because I'm all over her and she wears glitter.
Yeah, I know. I can
That's
tell.
from the strippers. I mean, from me.
Yeah, I have glitter all along my pappus right here too. I don't know what that's from.
Did you bedazzle your cock?
Yes.
I do.
Hey, let's bedazzle my cock.
I do it every day.
That would hurt like a motherfucker.
I do it with a hot glue gun. It's really painful.
I love how you guys
Glitter cuts all
totally
over your
ignored my
penis?
question too.
What?
Totally ignore my question. You just came up with that after I said, so once a cheater, always a cheater.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I don't live by
no.
that forte.
Actually, I had that down as one of our topics, too.
Once a cheater, always a
Yeah,
cheater.
yeah. Because I don't agree with that at all.
No, I don't either.
Because when I cheated, like, that was me stepping out of me. And so, don't hold the jokes, guys.
Me stepping out of me.
Like, that
That's a big
wasn't
shit, Tach.
It's a
myself.
serious thing. It hurts.
It wasn't myself.
In my experience, my personal experience,
Swallow the mic there, buddy.
it's always been that way. Once a cheater, always. When I'd give somebody a chance,
Whoa.
3 years later it happens again. I allowed it to happen again. I didn't say stay the fuck away. You know what I'm saying?
I just didn't even break up with him. I just let him continue to do it because it was going to happen anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Stupid girl.
I don't agree. I cheated once and I haven't done it since.
Yeah, in my adult
It
Wanting to
hurts.
keep. I'm just saying in my experience.
in
It
my
hurts.
adult relationship with the person that I cheated on, after we separated and went our own ways, my next relationship was more than 10 years, and I was incredibly faithful to a fault. I was faithful. And
How can you be faithful to a fault?
Elaborate.
To a fault?
okay, maybe that was a bad choice of words. I was faithful to the nines. I was faithful
To the end?
Yes. I never.
How about to the girl?
Yeah, well, that works
Faithful
too.
to the girl.
I never swayed one time in that relationship. Ever. I had plenty of opportunities, but never did. I took myself out of those opportunities too, just to remain faithful to the woman that I was with. So I consider myself to have been
So if you wanted to do
changed.
that, you would break up with the girl first.
Yeah, there's if I wanted to be with someone else, that would be the end of that relationship.
I've
Yes.
always figured in my life, since I've never cheated, if I had sexual attractions for someone else, something's wrong in my own relationship, and I need to focus on that, either
Yeah.
end that, fix that, before I do anything else.
Very good. Yeah, I agree.
Cool, cool.
That's all the questions I have for you guys.
Good
All right,
Guyry.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, very good Guyry. Do we have anything else, or we want to wrap up the show?
Yeah, now that I know I have a player leper boyfriend.
Jesus.
Damn, this is becoming harsh on this show.
I know.
Starting to reminisce towards old podcast days when I got beat up all the time.
Whoa.
It's okay, you can make it up to me later.
All right, that sounds good. All right,
Makeup
so
sex.
be sure to check out Eric Snyder's mini-series on YouTube called what was it
The
called?
compound.
The Compound. Thank you.
Compound.
Goddamn, I'm like the Contra. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
You
I
should
don't.
just ask the number one fan. It's called The Compound.
Fanned
Fan.
with a D?
Fan.
The Compound. We're going to have show links to it in our show notes. So check it out. It's a really cool series to watch. It's short. It's only a few minutes. Check us out on Facebook.com /livingpodcariously. Send us an email if you want to contribute to the show, either with the diary questions or with just general conversation with the hosts, to show@livingpodcariously.com. Eric, do you have anything else you want to plug?
No, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
I had a good time.
You're always welcome in this studio for sure.
Thank
Nice
you,
to meet
King
you,
Eric.
and I enjoyed your questions.
And by the way, Eric will be hosting a special guest hosted episode of The Twisted 10. So if you're interested in picking up a new podcast, check out The Twisted 10. Eric will be hosting one of those. It'll come out in a couple weeks.
And you can also catch us on Twitter at Podcarious. So, anything else?
Nah, I don't think
Andrea,
so.
what
So
you
what
got?
about your stand-up
I'm
in a
good.
week or something?
July
next
9th. I've
week.
already plugged it like twice on this
Oh,
episode.
okay.
July 9th at
At Old School Pizza
Old
next
School
to
Pizza.
FIT.
Yes.
Andrea, what do you got?
I'm good. I've picked you guys dry.
Vulture. All right, I'm Adam.
And I'm Tach.
And I'm Andrea Joy.
And that's...
And I'm Merritt.
And I'm Eric. All right, I almost said that's Twisted 10. And that's Living Podcariously for this week. We'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
I love you.